Everyone. How you doing this morning? I hope today is fun. I hope you enjoy both the joy of giving and receiving gifts. You have a lot of fun, make some memories, all that good stuff. So I've been thinking for a couple of days, what kind of topic do I want to tackle on Christmas Day? And there's actually a survey I read from Fidelity a few weeks back that I think makes a great topic for today's daily financial news, and that is just about how easy it is to become a millionaire today. And this survey from Fidelity again goes on to talk about 88% of current millionaires are self made, meaning they've inherited no money. That should give all of us confidence that, if others are out there could do it. Something I've always held on to, if there is somebody in a similar situation to myself, if they have figured out how to quote unquote be successful, and most people see a $1 million net worth as being successful, that hey, if they could do it, I could do it. So I've read that article actually a few times to really kind of see if there's any magic in there, and there really wasn't. There was really three key steps, and it's really steps that we talk about on this channel all the time. But we'll go through them individually. We'll talk about how I've used them to clip this mark. I think it took us probably 8 years, right? It wasn't a mark I was tracking, but it's one that people talk about a lot. So it probably took us 8 years to get there. But let's talk about it. First and foremost, it takes discipline. I talk to people, I communicate with people all the time that want legacy wealth. They want financial freedom. They want all these fancy words that they hear and see on social media. But when I talk to them for even 5 minutes, put in the work. They don't want to make sacrifices. Hopefully, it's clear by now. One of the keys to our success, and it was written in our book, One Rental at a Time, was that we realized that we had to stop being stupid with money. We were living on 100% of our income, and we were saving nothing. What we needed to do was we needed to cut back. We needed to reduce our spend on our wants. We wanted to take care of our needs and our daughter's needs, but we had to stop spending money on our wants. I want this, I want that, I want this. That's not the American way. It's not easy. We are conditioned to go shopping to make us feel better and all these kinds of things. So, in the end, if you really want to go after becoming a millionaire, you're going to have to become disciplined. You're going to have to focus on earning, saving, investing, and then repeating. It's very, very clear, according to the article, that the 88% of self-made millionaires were very disciplined and they went after it. Um, you don't become a millionaire overnight by snapping your fingers and magic happens. It does take discipline. It has to compound. It has to grow. You have to consistently make those decisions. Uh, so on and so forth. The second thing is, and again, we talk about it all the time on this channel, is you have to take action. You have to take measured and conservative action. You can't just want something into existence. I'm sorry. You need to learn a skill, you need to learn something, you need to apply it, and you need to learn from it, make mistakes, and continually get better. I call it building confidence. This was something I found was hard for me to write about in our book, was how to give somebody confidence. That's why the book was just written about our story, the good, the bad, the ups and downs, the how do we survive the crash, all that good stuff. But that's why I focused the course that I built right in your face, right? Let's build your spreadsheet. Let's build your spreadsheet for your market. Let's break down just how you learn a market, how you learn an asset type, how you learn rent, how you learn repairs. How do you and you alone get more confident in yourself so you can make decisions? Then how do you compare deals? You can't just walk up to the real estate market, look at all the availables and goes, I'll take the yellow one. That's like walking up to the craps table, putting all your money on number 8 and seeing what happens. That's not what I want for you. That's not how millionaires do it. The millionaires, again, to go back to number 1, are disciplined. They learn their market. They try to stack the deck in their favor. And then they take measured action. They know what they're doing. They know how to compare deals. And that's, again, was hard to write about in a book to get it out there, but that's why the course I put out there is all about just how do you build confidence, rinse and repeat, do it again. How do you do it, how do you do it, 30 days later, 45 days later? How do you get after it? And what I'm hearing from students that have taken it is it really is giving them confidence. And we have several student interviews up now, and all of them talk about how it simplified things, how it gave them confidence to make deals. Many of them are writing offers and getting deals done, which is such a good feeling for me, um, to see what worked for us is working for others. So again, you need to be able to take action, but it's not blind action, right? You also need to take your action. The last thing I want to see people do is go to quote unquote the experts, including myself, and go, hey, give me a deal, right? I want you to understand what a good deal is for your market. I want you to learn a skill. And by learning a skill, it means you could take it to any market you want at any time, which is pretty awesome. And then here's the third one. Here's the big one, at least in my opinion, that most people fall, is you have to take this consistent long-term action. While again, 88% of the millionaires today are self-made, they weren't self-made overnight. Now there are exceptions in the IPO millionaires and blah blah blah. Let's remove those from the equation. Most of them took time, right? It took discipline, earn, save, invest, repeat from step 1. Step 2, they had to take measured risk and get after it, and then they had to do that for consistently a long time. As I shared at the beginning of this video, Olivia and I eclipsed this mark right around year 8, and have since grown that even more. Um, but it takes time, and that's this instant gratification, this I want it now, this, hey, I've posted 4 videos in 5 days on YouTube and I don't have 1,000 subscribers yet. Why not? This, sort of Gary V world. You need to be able to do it over the long term. That's why you've heard me talk about you have to think in decades. You have to think in decades. I don't want you thinking years. You also have to understand what wealth is, which I think $1 million is wealth, versus income, right? Wholesaling and flipping, that's just another job, right? So you have to do this consistently over time. So in the end, what I took away from this fidelity survey, and I hope you do as well, is becoming a millionaire is absolutely possible. Absolutely possible. And I think that's a tremendous Christmas gift for all of us. The belief that becoming a millionaire is possible. Plus, the way to get there is pretty well outlined. Is you need to make some sacrifices in the beginning, right? You need to bust your butt during the day and earn as much as you can. You need to save. You need to invest, and you need to repeat that. You need to pick your avenue. For us, it was buy and hold real estate. It's the only thing we could sort of fit in with our time frame. You need to be able to, learn the market, take action, do it. Step 2. And then you need to do it over and over and over and over again. 88% of the millionaires around today did this strategy. And again, all you have to do is find one person that's in a similar situation to you. And if they can do it, you should have confidence that you can do it. So again, I think it's a great Christmas gift, a belief that you can become a millionaire. If that's what you want, you can do it. There are steps. It may be uncomfortable. You may have to learn a new skill. You may need to, have somebody help you learn a skill. If you want to do buy and hold real estate, I suggest you use a coupon code BOOK20. That will get you an autographed one of these, and it'll charge you significantly less than $200 for the course. So in the end, give it a shot. Have a very wonderful day. Merry Christmas. Enjoy. There's actually a interview that I recorded yesterday that will be up at 9 o'clock. That was a lot of fun. You will enjoy that. There is about a 15-second delay, somewhere around minute 20, that I couldn't edit out, but It's pretty cool. So, in the end, Merry Christmas, Happy holidays, all that good stuff. We will talk to you tomorrow. Take care.